My dudes, would it be what it do? There he is. Make sure everything loads up. Looking sharp, looking good. How are you guys doing today? Dave getting in here first, clutch. Beating Gavin by seconds.
Good luck, everybody.
Fam, Andrew, how y'all doing today? on this beautiful Wednesday. I was just noticing your boy needs to get a haircut. Bad. Once it starts getting in my eyes, problem. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, man? How you doing? Really nice arm day at the gym. You love to see it. Let's get it. Get them gains, son. Love that. I've been feeling really good from a workout point of view recently. Once I went through a little bit of dramas a month and a half ago. Shit. I've been literally, it's funny. I had actually started working back out again that day that happened. And so I've been on it for about a month and a half. I do weights every other day, walk at least a mile every day. And it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Summer's around the corner, got to get that summer body on. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, maybe I will. All right, so here's the thing. Tonight, since I finished in the top 3 last week, I'm not allowed to qualify. So I must start at the back of the field and get after it, which honestly I think is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know what to expect from that, but I can promise you this, we're going to have a good time, because that's really what this is all about. So I can't qualify, but I think what I will do is run around 1 lap just to practice pit entry real quick. I think I have my strategy down. I didn't get a lot of practice here because since it's not following one of the official schedules, if you will, I really just haven't done anything. I ran a couple laps earlier today just to get some fuel numbers and update my little calculator that I made for this league. So, man, is that not an all track? There it is. That's all I've done. So I've got my calculations. We'll see how they are tonight. I'm not expecting much on that front. I pumped it up, I think, a liter, because the pace lap is going to be hard to understand. I did an AI race. I didn't actually do the race, but I did an AI start just to see like how much fuel was used in the pace lap, so I could use that as part of the calculations as well. So, you know, I've done some, but not a ton. 10 pounds by cutting out the junk food. Hell yeah, dude. Good for you. I'm also down 10 pounds in about a month and a half, so I'm feeling pretty good about that for sure. Love to see it, dude. You love to see it. Alright, let me focus here and get this pit entry in. Just try to get some reference for where to brake.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap. Pit box
Okay.
10. The officials don't like the way you're driving.
I thought it was like a
until you reset the car
pit
and
entry
try again.
problem.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Ooh, a little too far. Skirt, skirt. Have barely any internet. What's up, Nodwell? How you doing, dude? Yeah, so that's the goal. So since I'm starting last, we're going to try to go to the front. I was going to say like back to front. Look, the reality of me actually getting to first, pretty low. I couldn't get to first when I started second last week. So I don't think I'm going to get to first after starting last. But we'll go for it. See what happens. Looks like there's a couple of fast guys that either didn't finish top 3 last week or weren't here last week. So basically no chance to catch them. But see how far we can go. I mean, it'll be fun. I don't even know how many GT3s are in here, to tell you the truth. I don't know. It's a lot. Y'all know. I'm guessing at least like 25, maybe almost 30. So we'll start in the back and see how far we can go up, man. That'll be kind of the fun part. Super Formula lights. I should. I mean, I haven't done Formula in about a year when I switched, but I literally switched right at the time that F3 was kind of, wouldn't say being sunset technically because it's still a thing, but when they introduced the Super Formula Lights car. So I bought it and I've ran it, and I don't think I've ever done an actual race with it, but I've run it a little bit. So yeah, it would be totally fresh for me. I guess that's the way to say that. Yep, automatically put in the back. Yes, sir. Yeah, it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it. When your wheel died, what was the exact issue? Shifters? Yeah, so... best thing to do is probably share that video. Basically, it would get to a state where shifts would not take effect. So let's say you're in 6th gear and you go into a hairpin, you hit the brakes really hard, you start to downshift, and it doesn't do anything. It wasn't until you upshifted and then the downshift started working again. And it would either or. So you could be in 2nd gear, try to upshift. Like, oh shit, it's not upshifting. You could downshift and then the upshifts would work again. No screen, no connection. No. What they described to me was they had gotten, so this wheel has 2 PCBs in it. And they had gotten, what is it? I'm going to mess it up, but just bear with me. The ones they normally get and that they use in the wheel, I think like 6 millimeters or something. The shipment that they had gotten in were 5 millimeters and they didn't know it. So they built the wheels with the 5 millimeter boards instead of the 6 millimeter boards, and not having the right size for whatever reason. I don't know the details of, but just telling you what I was told. There's some kind of compression there because the 2 PCBs are a certain size. They compress against one another to create some kind of force. And that has something to do with the shifters. Don't know. But because of that, the shifts would just kind of randomly do that. But, you know, again, it was one of those things. It was like I could have raced 20 hours, didn't happen, and then it would happen, and I couldn't do anything until I did the opposite of what I was trying to do, and then it would go. So what exactly it was doing, I don't know. I went through the whole thing. I popped the thing apart, put in some spacers that I sourced myself, didn't fix the problem completely, sent it back to those guys in Germany, and it's been back since week 13. I haven't had an issue yet, so hoping for the best. Sorry, Andrew. I'll see you later, brother. Reopening IMS. Nice. Very cool, man. Very cool, fam. Yeah, no problem, Dave. Of course, of course. It's tough. I mean, I love this wheel, even with the issue that I've had. You know, it was really unfortunate to send it back. Their support was really good. They were really timely with all the thing. I mean, kind of did all they could do. You know what I mean? I really can't say anything negative about it. It's unfortunate it happened. Shouldn't have to happen for a wheel that costs $1,000. All those things, 100% agree. But in a world where things go wrong sometimes, they did all the things that they could do. And I paid for my wheel. I didn't get any special. They didn't know me from anything. You know, I got a great, support experience, given that I had to go through it in the first place. I mean, I can't ask for much more. I'm glad he is. I'm glad he is. All right, give me 1 sec. Race starts in 1 minute. I'll burp.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
All right, let me double check my strategy real quick. So the goal here is going to be 55 liters to start. I'm actually going to start with 56. Hoping that gives us 19 laps.
Tyler and Brian, congrats on the front row.
We'll come in for
Be sure
53
you start
liters.
rolling with the GTPs. We have a short pace lap here, so we need to get moving quickly.
And
Go slowly until we
then
get about 5 seconds, then get to 50 miles an hour. That's the pace speed here.
18 laps after that.
Magnus, Zeus, and Nathan, you guys are going to need to pass
All right, 53 liters. That's
Chris,
my number.
Paul, and Ian. So be sure you do that quickly.
All right, race. 56 liters. All right, let's go.
1 lap to green. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed right now. Line up at the tail end of the field. Line up on the right side.
Oh no. Sorry to hear that, dude. So would I pronounce your name Yas? Is that correct? The J is a Y, is that accurate? Alright, boys. Am I missing anything? J is a J. Alright. Love it. Alright, we're gonna go to... I'm just gonna let it go to auto. And then I'll judge the fuel as we get closer. Oh, I do gotta set tires. Can always forget about that. I have to take 4 tires. Dry, left, right, right. Fueling, yes. Let's go. Alright, Joss. Dave. Appreciate it, boys. See if we can buckle in and get this thing done. See how far we go. I don't know. I would hope a top 10 is in order. It'd be nice if it were more like a top 5, but I think that's going to be really tough. A couple like the normal fast dudes are already up there, so they're going to be they're going to be running away, and I'm going to be doing my best to get through this bunch.
Catch up, 4 car.
Gonna do my best to get out of the way.
Catch up, 45 car. Catch up, 4 car. Catch up, 32 car. Catch up, 143 car. Catch up, 65 car. Letter 12 car by. Pass up, 59 car.
I'm supposed to be in the right line. Alright.
Pass up, 59 car.
This feels dangerous. I'm just using the high-mo set, so whatever that is. I don't even know, to tell you the truth.
Letter 1 carbide. You had the position
54
when the
and a
yellow
half.
flag came out.
Alright, boys. Pray for me.
Get ready, going green.
Let's stay behind the one car. I'm afraid that if I'm in front of him, I'm gonna get a black flag or something. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure I not have that problem.
Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Okay.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Okay. Everybody's very cautious, which I appreciate. It also kind of makes it harder sometimes. Oh, I wish I was closer to following him.
Clear on the left. Left side. You're on the right. 3 wide. Left side. 2 wide. Clear.
Parker, I'm so sorry, man.
Whew. Oh my god. Oh my god, my life flashed before my damn eyes. Holy shit, brother. You don't hit the brakes that hard here. Alright, I gotta make this one happen quick.
Car on. Clear. Right side. Clear.
I'll take the 1X.
15.862.
Man, where the hell did Paul go? Did he get kicked? No, he's up there. These guys did a much better job navigating some of that traffic early than I did. Alright. Now we settle. Well, settle. Maybe that's the wrong word, but...
Right side. Clear on the right.
I don't know this track super well either. I mean, good enough to get around it, but definitely not to be like fast at it by any stretch. So it's kind of unfortunate that it's one of the tracks where I'm starting from the back, but all good. Like I said, really just trying to have some fun with it. Maybe I'll learn a little something by the end of the race. Oh.
Car on your left.
Okay.
Clear on the left.
Sorry about that, group.
Oh, you're good, brother. I couldn't tell if he was trying to let me by or just made a mistake. Guess he just made a mistake. All good. All good. Now I have an itchy ear. Slowing there, overly slowing. This track definitely gets some hate, which it's not the best track in the world, don't get me wrong, but it's not bad. It's probably pretty decent in multi-class too. Yeah. I don't mind it. I think it's really good in Formula cars too, to be honest. It does get some hate. I mean, hate, maybe that's a strong word, but it doesn't get the love that maybe some people might feel like it should get. How about that? Focus on the positives. I spent probably 4 laps practicing here today. just to get my fuel number, make sure that I kind of knew what I was doing. That's about it. All right, what are we, P17? Whew. Long ways to go.
923. New fast flat for you. Left side. Clear. Car right. Clear.
True, actually, Peter, true. Hairpin is generally problematic. So we get some decent laps in here, at least being like the mid 38s at some point. That's kind of what I was doing in practice. I don't think I ever touched anything close to a 37. I don't know how people are doing that. I don't have that. Just gonna try to preserve these tires, although it doesn't really matter, does it? I gotta get 4 new ones anyway. Need to cut that much more. Same with that. There's a rhythm to those last corners I just don't quite have.
39.291.
Appreciate you guys dropping the likes on the video. It's always
Parker,
kind
could
of
you
you.
let me go, or Andrew, could you let me go by peacefully here, please? Thank you, sir.
Second gear, son. It's not first. Almost got Lambo'd. Excuse me. I think at some point we're gonna have to give that a name, you know, getting Lambo'd. Lamboned. Nah, this is a league race, Patrick. That's why I had to drop to the back and all that. I finished top 3 last week, so the rules in this league are such that the top 3 of the previous week get an end of line penalty for the next week. Which is, so basically I just didn't qualify. Made it a lot easier to get back there. And we do have GTPs. Alright.
$39.817.
Hell, I'm sure they'll be here before you know it. I always kind of forget too, to be honest.
Left side. Clear.
Corvette kind of parked it, so unfortunately I kind of had to too. Sorry, Ethan. Hope that didn't catch you out, brother. If you come back and watch this later, people do that. Maybe I'll just leave notes to people as I engage with them in the race.
Left side. Clear.
How the hell do these guys get through all this traffic so fast? Shit. Whew. Like, where the hell are they? Paul's all the way up to 8th. Ian's already at to 9th. Like, holy shit. How did they do that? Do people just know their names? Like, oh, I'm just gonna get out of his way. Good grief. Alright. I'm literally already 6.5 seconds behind those guys. I'm sure looking back at it, I'll be like, oh, I lost time here, there, and there.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Trying to go deep. give him space and not lose too much pace myself, but not sure if that worked out really or not, to be honest with you. Alright.
Sorry about the poop, dude.
Did you say sorry about the poop, dude? Oh. That caught us quick.
39.756.
Damn it. Him slowing down that hard really threw me off. I was kind of hoping to not slow down quite so much and get him right here. Whew. Yeah, it's nice that when they get to us, they're pretty well spaced out.
Left side.
Holy
Clear.
shit.
Left side. Clear.
Scared me. See if I can find a way to take advantage of these GTPs. Damn it.
Left side. 41.956. Clear.
Whew. Like I'm really having to press to make some of these moves. I mean, it makes them more interesting, but also a little risky. Whew. I like that one. I think that was pretty sweet. Child coming.
Parker, go ahead.
What's up, Z?
Left side. 40.593. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left.
Whew. Alright. We're making some progress. Risky is better for content. I'd like it to be better for my race, though, to be honest with you. Hope you're going to enjoy those
I have a
pedals,
feeling
man.
that's gonna happen.
Oh. Still got a long ways to go. Guess I shouldn't be pressing myself too hard here, but I do feel like I gotta make up as much time as I possibly can. Um, 20 something. I don't remember exactly. Holy shit, that scared me. .22. Sounds about right. Doesn't say, I think I'm P11, I'm up 11 positions, so there you go. Trying to do it as cleanly as possible. Hey, thanks for the subscription there, Not.
40.299.
Appreciate that. Alright. Make some more progress here. You're gonna need to brake a little earlier into the hairpin. Tires were really complaining last time. I don't know how those guys have gotten so far up there.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Somewhere between like 7 and 9 seconds behind the guys that I was end of lined with. I have to go back and see how they handled some of that early traffic. Must have just gotten really lucky, or maybe I got really unlucky with some of the early stuff. Because when we're all so close together, I mean, you can pass 2-3 cars in a corner, you know? Game changer if you can make that work. I think I had that happen to me like once. Oh no. Tornado warning bad.
40.51.
Excuse me, now I'd mute it. Or mute myself.
Clear.
Alright. What are we, P10 now? Yep. Alright, let's get it, let's get it. True. Yeah, it's good call. The whole end of line, man. The whole end of line thing, I was concerned that also said stay behind the guy that was to my right. And I was like, man, what happens if I just barely start ahead of him? You know, I'm gonna get screwed here. Black flagged, whatever. So tried to avoid that situation. Sheesh. Oh, stay on the track. Let's stay on it. Alright, well at least Paul's right there. He's one of the guys I was with. That makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Ian, I mean, he's so freaking fast. So is Paul, frankly. Tyler in P1, super quick. Martin, P2 or 3, super quick. I don't know some of the other guys. I'm assuming if they're with them, they're also pretty fast. I just don't know them yet. I've been trying to do my best to be super respectful, well, not super respectful, but make some overtakes. I feel like I've done a good job of that so far. Yeah. It really does get hurt to get held up quite like that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get to this corner. I'm losing so much time there, it's crazy. Gonna have to Remember to back the braking marker up just a touch. I'm much deeper into ABS than I would like to be. Trying to get all I can get. Truth be told, probably stupid to try to get all I can get. I'd be better off to just try to get the tires cooled back down and just pump in some upper 38s maybe. Yeah. That's what I'm learning there. Alright, so we can find the 38s again.
39.724.
I don't think it's that it's too late necessarily. I think it's that the tires are a little hot and I'm getting into ABS easier than I was early in the race. And therefore, I don't have the optimal braking performance to actually slow the car down like I'd like to. Or that I should do. Much better. Here, just way too much ABS. But then I know the tires are going to be gone off the car in 5 laps either way, so... One of these days I'll figure that corner out. I've only been running this track since like Forza 2 or some shit. I still can't figure out how to get through there just right. Oh, good. Alright, good too. So my fuel calculations are pretty much on the money. Looks like I'm gonna need 53 liters, so that's perfect because that's exactly how much fuel you need to get 4 free tires. I have to get tires no matter what, so it's part of the rules. So that works out. Is anybody missing the fact that I haven't been streaming to Twitch the last week or so? Or are you guys all on the YouTube camp? Yeah. I feel like I've tried and just didn't know if it was worth it to continue to try. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely team YouTube myself for all the content that I consume. I think there's literally one person I watch on Twitch. That's Quirk. If he was on YouTube, obviously I would not watch him on Twitch. This feels like it's been a pretty clean lap. Can we see a 38? Is that doable? The tire's too cooked at the moment. Way too cooked.
39.556.
You guys ahead of me actually are running similar lap times, so if anything, maybe I've kept pace with Paul ahead. But just looking at the previous laps, I mean, they were 39.9, 39.5, 39.9, 39.7, 46, 39.7, so like we're all pretty close. What's up, Bob? How you doing, brother? Bob, what would you say you do here, sir? Whoa, 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 easy. Yeah, tires are pretty cooked, gotta say. This point of the race, it'd be amazing if I could get, well, actually I don't think it's gonna matter. I was gonna say it'd be cool if I could get this extra lap. Truth be told, I need 53 liters either way, so. I don't think it really matters. So this, Chris, this is a league. It's a league race. So they run GTPs and GT3s. 60-minute races. Yeah, it typically follows IMSA-ish. Hard on the ish. This week we're at Hockenheim, so clearly not 100% follow, but I think it generally follows it. And we went too far. Oh, P4, he gone. Hunter, no! It'll be interesting to get 4 fresh tires. Hey, Eric, what's up, brother? Lampus, honestly, I've really enjoyed it, man. I've really had a good time with this car. I don't have it quite figured out by any stretch, but I've had a lot of fun just racing something new every night, you know? So it's been enjoyable. It's a fun car to drive. It's not nearly as sketchy, I think, as people make it out to be. It does try to kill you, no doubt about that, but it's not like crazy on edge, you know? It's been fun, man. I just started at the back, so doing my best to make my way as far forward as possible. Looks like I have to box this lap, so let's make sure we don't have any Ferrari strategic decisions being made here, and that we get the fuel we need. Tries to kill you, but it's not a Ferrari. True. It just sounds awesome. Honestly, it sounds awesome. But I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Yeah, which for me means tries to kill me often, because I'm probably the worst overdriver on the planet. It's, you know, just trying to learn something new, man, and I'm enjoying it. Which I guess that's the whole point, right? We are checking. We are checking. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully none of that.
Right side. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Clear on the right.
I could almost get another lap, but I just don't think it matters. Just try to get a safe pin entry here. Don't screw it up here, you know? Your boy's been known for that.
Pit boxing 2, 1. Right here.
How the fuck is it trying to add that much fuel? Too much fuel. We'll see. I knocked it down to 53.
Move it, move it.
A little too much. A little too much. Might have to do a touch of saving, but we'll figure it out as we go. Alright, 4 fresh tires. Hopefully all the fuel we need. I'd love to bring these things in without absolutely murdering the tires, so let's see if we can do that. Maybe race the Ford, the car's a beast. Not really. I've driven it a little bit. I've never raced it. Never really spent time doing it, you know. 3-hour enduros, man. Ooh. That's that can be tough on you, man. You're not a bad driver. Oh, I appreciate that. I do tend to overdrive though. That's kind of my Achilles heel. And yeah, I say 3 hours is a long time. That's me trying to... I'm probably going to try to solo the NEC this weekend, so... yeah. That's the goal, at least. The goal? The plan? Hard to say. One of the two. Maybe both. Alright. My fuel consumption's actually been ever so slightly lower than what I thought it would be, so I'm kind of fascinated to see why it wanted me to get an extra 3 liters.
13.7.
Gotcha, fam. Jesus, bro. Stay safe, man. Please, stay safe, son. Watch out for naders. They'll get you. I was really hoping for at least a top 10. I was really hoping for like a top 5, but that does seem really aggressive. I mean, just knowing the crew, like there's plenty of fast guys in here, so I think I was going to start at the back and literally go all the way to top 5, probably aggressive. Top 10 though, sounds good. Top 7, maybe that's a stretch goal. JRT is not at all sure about fuel. Stop getting into ABS. Hold on to it, Seth. Hold on to it, brother. I saw that save. Attaboy. Good on you, dude. Nice save. I'd queue up over her voice, but I'm trying to be the change I want to see, you know? So hopefully Seth sees this later. If you do, man, send me a DM. It's funny, I love that guys will watch my race after, and then they'll comment. I think it's super fun. So yeah, anybody racing with me right now that watches this later, feel free to send me a DM and tell me what stupid thing I did. Alright, back to P10, I think. See if I can make quick-ish work of Seth here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Very kind. Kind of insane, some of these corners. To think that Formula 1 cars drive this track is kind of nuts. Really, this last sector. Man, I feel like a good lap. Damn, it was slow. I guess I was trying to overtake. Yeah, that's part of it. Jesus! Feels so good, and you look, it's a 40.1, like, holy shit. Were you even on the track, sir? I think I'm braking a little too early right there. Still got 23 minutes to go. That's the craziest part about these races. They really do go. It's a hike. I hope JRT gets its life figured out, because it's telling me I'm right on the money for fuel when it comes to like laps remaining and laps remaining in the tank. But it's telling me that I need 2.2 liters more than I have, which is almost a lap. He said he's got some tornado warnings or watches on it must be warnings if they're taking shelter.
Dwight, you can't park on that straight, man.
Why not? There's no sign that says I can't.
Might have to give you a parking ticket for that one.
Palms clear, please. Palms clear.
You go left side.
Right side, clear on the right.
My bad, Zeus. I did not mean to go for that. I braked, but I obviously took a little too late. Sorry.
613.
Hitting.
Okay. Yeah, you're right about that. Normally I have issues with JRT. If I let JRT just do its thing normally, it always overfuels me by a lap. And I'm glad I caught it. All my calculations said I was going to need 53 liters at the pit stop, which is the whole point, right? So you have to take 4 tires in this league. And 53 liters is exactly what you need to take to get 4 tires in the Lambo. And so I set up my fuel at the start of the race to make it so that I needed 53 when I came to pit. Well, when I crossed the line, JRT's like, oh, we need 56. Like, bro, I just knocked it down. It might be right and I might be wrong, and that's fine, but I'd rather cut it close and stick with the strategy I came up with in advance. We'll see. We'll see who's right, who's wrong.
Left side, clear on the left.
Yeah, just if you see this rustling for reference, bud, just pull over on a straight. It's much easier. I know you're trying to do the kind thing, and I certainly appreciate and respect it. But when you pull over like that in the middle of a corner, the person behind you really is just not expecting that at all. Definitely would expect it, you know, on a straight or whatever, but not right there. Thought your windshield was dirty. Hold on, let me get you. Go ahead. Get them bugs off. Lots of bugs out here in Germany.
Fucker inside.
Hey-oh. I'm just kidding. Yeah, its elbow's out. GT3's at Portimao. Actually, it could be like the best place ever. Be honest. There's some finesse braking at that track. Yeah, there you go. I think it's a pretty good choice, to be honest with you. Not that you made the choice, but...
Right side, clear on the right. Car right, clear.
I just love
Car right.
racing in a league like this where these dudes are genuinely patient. Genuinely patient.
39.6.
He could have been freaking out, like, oh, I gotta get past him so fast, I'm racing this guy, and just didn't, man. Gotta love that. Zachary, if you see this, respect, sir. Fuel is still interesting, man. It says I have an estimated 13 laps in the tank, 12.7 laps in the race. So, but it still says I need 2.3 liters. So I guess it's not sure that we're not going to go an extra lap, and so it's playing safe. Oh my god. Oh look, we're up to P7. Let's go. It's kind of the stretch goal. See if I can make any progress up here to Colin. 5.2 seconds. That's my race now. Oh my goodness. Not getting good braking performance here. Hey, what's up, Tariq? Chilling, brother. Trying to catch these kids, you know? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, again, appreciate the likes, guys. I can see them coming in. I do appreciate that. It's very kind of you to do. Built a little JavaScript, hit the YouTube API every 10 seconds so I can see viewers, likes, all that sort of stuff. It's actually super useful.
39.414.
Busted out the old nerd. Get some code written. Changing the brakes in iRacing as they do in real life. Yeah, that would actually be pretty wild. I think that's doable in LMU, actually. Excuse me. When I was doing the Hypercar race yesterday, pretty sure I saw an option to change brakes. Thought, oh, that's strange. Love it. It's strange. All right, boys. 16 minutes to go.
Sorry, Drew. Thank you for your patience, sir.
Really curious how the fuel's going to work out.
They know where it's tied up. You can do that. Not tied up.
Oh my gosh, I broke really early. Okay,
I'm sorry.
5.2 still. So, I mean, you know, it's interesting. I wasn't sure what I was going to get having to, you know, start at the back and come through the field with the success ballast from last week. But honestly, man, it was pretty fun. The guys, they didn't just let me go, which I can appreciate. They held their ground. I made moves. And, you know, some defense. Some just kind of was like, let me go once I made the move. But, you know, put myself in a position to make the move in the first place. It wasn't like, again, they just didn't get out of the way. Which I respect that. I like that. Wouldn't be much of a penalty or success ballast, really, if people just literally got out of the way. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like I said, just wasn't sure what my experience was going to be like with that this week. But not so bad. Keep the car on the track. Okay. Whew. Can't believe my best is a 38.9. It's significantly slower than what I was doing in practice. I was around like 38.4s. Of course, I'm not expecting to run that right now. Tires are a little toasty, but earlier in the race, even on 55, what did I start, 56 liters? I'm still running 38.4s. We'll see about the fuel situation. I could be wrong. This might go an extra lap, in which case I'm going to be in quite a bit of trouble. So I'm not making any effort to save right now. Which I guess I could.
Thanks, Russell.
It must be so wild for the GTPs to have to like creep by us like that. They should, I mean, you know, they can go just so much faster. It must just feel like an eternity waiting for us. And, you know, the GT3, you feel like you're, you know, rolling. But it's all relative. not on pace. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that, but I only have 9 laps to save, in theory, 2.5 liters. It's like, I don't think that's doable. If I keep blowing this damn corner every time. Jesus. I got 13 seconds behind me. Everybody has boxed. I guess I could try. Might as well. I also kind of want to know, like, would I have run out, you know? Stiffer, softer. So I've actually gone back and forth on that over the years. So at first I wanted a stiff brake pedal. And I think predominantly because I was driving formula cars. So like when I had my sprints, I literally set that thing up. It damn near didn't move. It was super, super stiff. Just no travel in the pedal at all. And that was like F3 days, F4 days, stuff like that. I might as well start. True. But yeah, like once I moved over to these cars, I just totally changed it. I went from like super stiff to 40.
Jeff, my car is damaged and it's understeering a couple corners. If I'm keeping you up, feel free to keep up.
40 millimeters of travel, basically, is what I'm running right now, which is effectively all of the travel in the configuration that these pedals that I'm using for these pedals. You can do 2 different styles for the active pedals, and the one that I'm using right now, it maxes out at 60. I think there's a second one that you can do that does like, I'm sorry, maxes out at 40 millimeters of travel. I think there's another that you can do that maxes out at 60 millimeters of travel. I think 40 is plenty for me. The other thing I've noticed, so 40 millimeters of travel, I'm using 40 kilograms of pressure. One thing I noticed with a buddy of mine, definitely kind of changed my tune on this. He would develop just issues with his feet over time using like really high brake pressures. And so he kind of convinced me. He's like, you know what? It took me a long time to readjust to using a lot less pressure. He's like, but once I did, he's like, I'm just as fast as I was when I was using the heavy stuff, and I don't injure myself nearly as much. So I go pretty light on the pressure and pretty far on the travel.
40.169.
Made it a little stiffer. Yeah, it's all subjective. I mean, it's hyper subjective, you know. Everything in this hobby is super subjective, but for me, that's why I chose what I've chosen. And I think at the end of the day, man, you just get used to what you get used to. I think any of it works. Like I know guys that have kicked my ass on the most basic Logitech, you know, stuff you can imagine. Equipment can help you make you more consistent. It definitely can make it more fun and immersive. But at the end of the day, brother, talent is talent, you know? And I don't have that natural talent. The guy I'm referencing definitely does. One thing I will say though about fun equipment, getting cool stuff makes you want to spend more time doing it. And the more time you spend doing it, the better you get, you know? I will add that little caveat to equipment doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but it does make it more fun. That I can say. What's up, Nunya? How you doing, brother? I'm in fuel save conservation mode. Now it's telling me I need 1.9 liters, so we're definitely making progress. I really am curious to see if I was right on the calculations though, so you have to pay attention to how many liters are left when the race is over. Yeah, that's just my experience with it. Like, getting cool stuff makes you naturally want to sit down more often, right? And practice is what we all need. Practice makes us all better. Exactly. Might as well start saying that is the best line I've heard all day. I love it. I'll tell you, man, one of the, Zach, how you doing, dude? Yeah, it's been a fun race. I gotta say, it's been more fun to have started at the back. It gave me a lot more to do early in the race. But, shoot, what was I gonna say? I forget. I don't think of where this league is next week. I know Broken Wing is at Fuji. I don't remember where we are here next week.
39.811.
Saving fuel, running just as fast a lap times as I was earlier. Almost. Down to 1.4 liters needed per JRT. I still don't believe it. I still think we're good. Can not clear my throat. P7, I mean, it's kind of my stretch goal. At least once I reassessed my goals. P5 would seem way over the top. I mean, Ian's up to P3. I don't know how the hell he did that, but massive respect. He's just fast. I mean, I guess I know the answer to that question. And looks like Paul, I think, is P5, if I glanced at that correctly. Also just fast. Tyler fast. Martin. Kalen. These boys are getting it. Gotta make sure I'm not being lethargic to the guy behind me. Still 10 seconds, so all good there. Push, push.
40.044.
1.3 liters. I tell you, man, these races go by so quick. I can't believe there's only 5 minutes to go. Actually, kind of crazy. Ever tried VR? Yeah, actually, I've done a lot of VR. So I had triples first. Well, I had single first, then I had triples. Then I did a G2 for a while. And that was mostly in my, like, F4 days, F3 days. So I used a G2 for a while. Sorry. And then I used, a Quest 3 for a little while. And then I went back to my triples. Not these triples, my other ones. Well, other ones, whatever. The ones I had before this. And then, I think it was last summer, I actually had an order in, maybe it's not a pre-order, but an order in for the Crystal Light, the Climax Crystal Light. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just not. I'm gonna do much larger curved triples. And so I did that, and that's what I have now. So yes, I've done quite a bit of VR. I run the Daytona 24 in VR, tons of league races, all the things. If you have any questions about VR, I'm happy to answer them. I'm glad you're alright, man. Sorry for those folks. I'm glad you're doing alright, brother. Tornadoes are no joke, man. We don't get them much around here, but when we do, it's like, holy shit. It's like end of the world stuff. Oh. 9.5 seconds. With the dude behind. We good. Honestly, that never really bothered me. I mean, I would say that is, yes, that is a negative to VR. Never really bothered me that much. I would do doubles. I remember the year we did the Daytona 24 and I did it in VR. I was worried about doing doubles. But I ended up doing them and it was actually totally fine, so. But I would say that, generally speaking, well, I can say it this way. How about this? It didn't bother me that much, but yes, I was noticeably more fatigued, both in my eyes and just my general body, than I am getting out of triples. You know? It's not so much so that I would say, oh man, you shouldn't do it, whatever. It's fine, but it is more. I think that's objectively true. I think the big thing for me was just the plug-and-play nature of monitors over VR. And I, you know, if you guys know me super well, but I'm a nut, so I need things to be... Like, this whole thing is like an appliance. I turn it on, and it turns on the right things at the right places, puts the right window in the right mode, full screen, like, it does all the stuff, you know? It's like turning on an appliance. It just does the job. And I got my VR... to that, you know, to that extent too, to the, as much as you could. But I would just have all these strange, you know, issues with it over time. Whether it was tracking issues with the G2 or just dumb little things that you just didn't want to have to deal with. So that was definitely a big reason why I would abandon VR eventually and go back.
Clear.
But that's a me thing. Yeah, hard to say, man. I mean, I think Dave's advice is definitely where I would start. Generally a driver issue. I would also maybe try a different game of VR and just make sure it's not headset related. You know, it's not happening in multiple games, something like that. Alright, it's 8 seconds behind, still managing the gap. We're gonna get last lap here. So I was totally fine on fuel. Even if it goes one more lap, I'm still good on fuel. So my strategy was right. JRT was gonna give me 3 liters too much. But yeah, I mean, VR is just super cool. It's hard to overstate how insane it is the first time you sit in the car, you know, with a headset on and you're looking around and like you're looking at the car. It's crazy. Especially like in an open cockpit, you know, I was doing formula stuff, so you could just like lean over and see the tire. I mean, nothing really replaces that. Alright, so we didn't get the white flag. I'm not really sure why. I'm actually quite surprised by that. Doesn't matter. I still have enough fuel. I have 2.1 laps of fuel right now, so... It is really cool. I mean, it is really cool. I feel like it's one of those things that if you can find a way to try it, you should. Even if you're really content with what you have, like, you should try it, because it is super interesting. And I look at things like sim racing and flight sims as effectively like the best use case for VR. They really are, because you're stationary, right? It all just works. Your brain, my brain at least, really accepts it. And when I look down and see the driver's arms, it's like my brain's like, oh, those are yours. It's like, oh, cool, fantastic, thanks, brother. So it works really well.
White flag, white flag.
Alright, cool, so we were good all along. We're gonna end the race with 2 liters of fuel.
39.239.
Good to know, good to know. Picture quality, I thought was totally fine. I mean, the G2 was pretty good. The G2, it had a really small sweet spot. But the nice thing with the G2 was that, I mean, don't get a G2 because Windows Mixed Reality or whatever it's called, which is what the G2 uses, is Dunzo, basically, so don't get that one. But sweet spot was small, but it was pretty clear, you know, once you were locked into it. To me, the Quest 3 was really cool because the lenses were just incredible. Like edge-to-edge quality was very clear. The negative with the Quest 3, the negative with the Quest 3 is that it uses USB to connect to your machine. So there's a certain amount of compression going on there that did not exist in the G2 because the G2 is using DisplayPort. So there are definitely better ones out there. If you're gonna go for like a really nice VR headset, I would be looking at like a Pimax Crystal Light, maybe a big screen Beyond. Oh, this is for position. He said come and take it. Oh. I took it! I took it! Oh, people are running out of fuel maybe? I'm so confused. Oh, he's P4. Shit, he must have run out of fuel. Damn. Alright, boys, P6. Let's go! He must really have been saving fuel.
Check flag. Good job. Very good job.
P5. Hot damn, everybody has some issues with fuel. Let's go. One more time, fam. One more time, fam. Do it to me again. One more time. Oh, man. There it is. Let's go. Oh, fun times. Fun times. Wow. This kind of like worked out in my favor. Oh, Ian. So Ian must have had a fuel issue. So he was in the box. So he dropped back to 8th. But Tyler, Martin, and Paul are 1, 2, 3. So they're going to be at the back next race. That's kind of nice. Those boys are quick. Good stuff, man. Hey, I should have been paying more attention to that. To be honest, I didn't even know. I looked down. I was like, oh, this guy's for position. That's weird. I had no idea. Oh, good times. Good times. You love to see it, boy. You love to see it. Looks like Kalen had some issues with it too. Yeah, he had to box twice. Couple guys. Looks like 5 guys boxed twice. Wow. Good stuff. Yeah, we're going to quit. We'll save it though. We're going to save it. Oh, man. I'm surprised. I'm truly surprised. My calculations were pretty much money. See if we can find that real fast. I'll show you guys. All right. So the race went, I got 18 laps in the first stint. This is what I was planning for. So let's see what actually happened. Hopefully y'all can see that well enough. So I was planning for 19 laps in the first stint. I ended up getting 18. It was 1.23 liters used on the pace lap. I accounted for 1.2 liters used. My average, I think it shows it in here somewhere, but let's just kind of eyeball it. I was assuming 2.9 liters a lap. We were a little over that to start, but a little under that later. It was probably about 2.9. I think it read 2.8 something in JRT before I killed it. And yeah, thank y'all. Thank you for all the positive comments. I appreciate that, man. Truly. All right. So refuel amount, 53 liters, which I manually changed it at the, right as across the line to get that. And then I thought we were going to do 36 total laps. We did not. We did 37 total laps. So I was off by 1 lap. But it's interesting because we came in a little early on that one. So we did the extra lap here, it looks like. So it kind of worked. It's like I thought the first was going to be 19. The first was ended up being 18 laps. Did I box? No, I didn't box early. So that was 1 lap less than I thought it was going to be. And this one was where the extra lap was. But I was also saying 18.28. So in theory, I was 19 and 19, but whatever. numbers, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, I'm going to dig into this a lot more in detail later for sure. You can start to see where I was saving. I went from like, you know, 2.9 down into like the 2.7s to try to start to save that extra a little bit. So that was working out, but ended up not needing it. So all good things. All good things. Fun race, man. Fun race. Gotta say, good times. All right, boys. That's all I got for y'all tonight. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go say hi to the family. I appreciate y'all for being here. If you're new here, if you haven't subscribed, this is what I do. I do league races, official races, all the things, generally iRacing, some LMU. So if any of that's of interest to you, subscribe to the channel. You get notified when I go live. And you can come in here and shoot the shit and have some fun while I turn left and right, you know? Fam, I appreciate you, brother. Tariq, thank you. Joss, appreciate you. Nice to see you. Dave, everybody. I'm going to miss everybody. Eric, all the peoples. I appreciate you guys for being here. I really do. It's a lot of fun. You make these races so much more enjoyable for me. So thank you for being here. Y'all have a good evening. I'll see you when I see you. Peace out.